What's up, dudes?
What's up?
I'm here with messy hair because we just came from outside.
Yeah, it's windy and cold and yeah.
We went to go see a movie. Ooh, surprise!
Yeah.
If you're not expecting that by now, I think you're in the wrong place on YouTube.
But stay because we're gonna talk about
Bohemian Rhapsody.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we went to go see. And I don't really think I should have to ask him to summarize the plot. Because
Yeah.
if you don't know what the movie's about, then you've obviously lived under a rock since the late 60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no plot summary for you.
Sorry.
None. Okay, so he already wrote a review. So if you want to read that, it'll be in the description of this video. It's at cinehordreview.wordpress.com.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not going to be writing a review of this film because I don't think our thoughts on the film are different enough to warrant a second review. So we're doing a second video instead. Dude, I really liked the movie. I'm just going to put that up front. It's worth it alone just to feel the magnitude of Queen and like be engulfed in their music for a couple hours. I mean, that alone is good enough. I mean, if you don't like Queen, don't go see the movie.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Don't if you don't like them.
Right. I mean, but who doesn't like Queen? And if you don't know who Queen is, shame on you. Go learn something. That's all.
Yeah.
So visually, this movie is. It reminds me stylistically kind of Crazy Rich Asians in that it moves seamlessly from movie to concert video really, really smoothly. There are a couple of scenes in which they use jump cutting to create stress in a scene.
Yeah.
And unlike movies like Mile 22, which did it badly, this actually used it to pretty good effect. It was really cool to kind of get a sense of the makeup of the group emotionally and psychologically. Like I said, the music was amazing because it's Queen.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like Queen, we can't be friends.
Yeah, and those speakers are pretty loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught a lady singing really, really off key in the movie theater, and it kind of made me laugh. That was cool though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the movie makes you want to do that. Just go balls to the wall, nuts. Just giving your own performances.
Yeah, it just bleeds with inspiration. And I did notice a couple other things that I didn't notice before.
Right, because this was my first time seeing the movie. This was your second time.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Second time.
I mostly just paid more attention to how Rami Malek moved across the stage.
Dude.
Which I just watched the Live Aid concert, Queen's section of it on YouTube. There's a really good HD version. He I would say it was like Freddie Mercury came back as a ghost and possessed him.
Dude, it was probably like 97 to 98% like dead on the actual concert. Of course, some things changed because, they put the camera closer up to Rami Malek than the actual concert cam was. So, they made him move a little differently because he's playing to the camera.
Yeah.
That's kind of part of what acting is, right?
Yeah, and Freddie Mercury was the consummate performer.
Yeah. Rami Malek captured that aspect. Freddie Mercury literally felt like he was born to do nothing but perform.
Yeah.
That's who he was. That's what he wanted to be, and that's what he did shamelessly, sometimes at the cost of some key relationships in his life.
Yeah.
There are a couple things that I wish they would have done. For one, I would have liked to have heard Rami Malek's vocal performances because they were recorded,
Yeah.
but they weren't used, and the reason given is basically nothing. In fact, they didn't give a reason.
Yeah, I would really want to know, like, how does he sound?
So I guess I'm gonna have to wait for
Blu-ray.
the Blu-ray release for that. I was gonna say DVD, but I have a Blu-ray player now, so Blu-ray.
We don't use those anymore.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing that aspect of it, and I know they're gonna put it as some special feature thing because that's what they do.
Better.
I do know that actors have done vocal training to portray singers.
Yep.
There is a Hank Williams biopic out there where Tom Hiddleston does 6 tracks in his own voice, and it's pretty close to the original. He stayed pretty faithful. So I don't know what the deal was here, but I would have liked to have seen that. I would have liked a little more delving into the psychology of the group and some of the more idiosyncratic, lesser-known things about Freddie Mercury. Like you were telling me, the fact that he, despite not celebrating Christmas traditionally, like he would have Christmas parties anyway and buy stuff for his friends because he thought it was a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things like that. He was profoundly lonely, so he was known to have a lot of parties because he didn't want to be by himself in that giant house he had.
Yeah, it can be pretty lonely with a bunch of cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of echoes.
Yep. And
yeah. But I really like the movie, man. As he said in his video, if you are a stickler for accurate history, why are you watching biopics?
Yeah.
That's not what they do. What they do is take biographical information, reinterpret it somewhat artistically, and present you with hopefully an emotionally true representation of who the people were, but not necessarily factually accurate.
Yeah.
For example, 2 Steve Jobs biopics were made from one primary source that they both shared, the Walter Isaacson biography of Steve Jobs. That thing was like 600 pages.
Yeah.
And I read the whole thing.
Yep.
And both movies were drastically different, and in some parts straight up blatantly made stuff up. The Aaron Sorkin picture tended to make more stuff up than the one that starred Ashton Kutcher, although that movie received far more criticism than I think it deserved. So if you're into factual accuracy, don't watch biopics. Just go buy a biography and read that.
Yeah, read that, watch documentaries. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, do something else besides watching a movie that is not a documentary.
Yeah.
Because that's not what it's supposed to be. I think it did a really great job of what it was supposed to do. Rami Malek has wonderful range as an actor. I hope he gets more jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's not just Elliot Alderson from Mr. Robot, dudes. He's a lot of people.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff going on in that well.
Yeah, and he digs pretty deep.
Yes, he does. So those are my thoughts on the... You have anything else you want to add?
Just the film just looks gorgeous.
Yeah,
I just it's kind of weird. I just realized that watching it a second time, like the colors, the angles and all that. I'm like, wow.
What angles?
Rami Malek's jawline. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie's just beautiful to look at.
Dude, the whole cast was phenomenal. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Go listen to some Queen. Like, comment, and subscribe while I burp. Go to the blog.
Yep.
Read my stuff. Comment. Argue with me. I will crush you, but charitably.
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah. It's fun for me. If I ever seem mad, I'm not. It's just fun for me to make you angry and make you lose yourself trying to argue over the internet because it's foolishness.
He's a performer of logic.
Nah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys next time. See you at the movies.
See you at the movies.